Hello class. Today we are going to be talking about the three branches of government. The first branch of government is the legislative branch. This branch makes the laws. The legislative branch is Congress composed of the Senate and the House of Representatives. The Senate has 100 elected senators, 2 per each state, and has a 6-year term. The House of Representatives has 435 representatives. How this is based on is the population in each state. And the House of Representatives only has a 2-year term. Then we have the executive branch, who carries out the laws. The executive branch is composed of the President, the Vice President, and the Cabinet. The President is the head of the U.S. and the Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military. The President gets to serve in a 4-year term and can do it back-to-back, so can serve for 8 years total. The Vice President not only supports the government, but also acts as a presiding officer of the Senate. The Cabinet are nominated by the President and must be approved by the Senate. To be approved, they have to receive 51 votes. Then we have the judicial branch. This branch evaluates the laws. The judicial branch is included with the Supreme Court and the Federal Court. The Supreme Court is the highest court in the country. The 9 justices are nominated by the President and must be approved by the Senate. To be able to be on the Supreme Court, they have to receive 51 votes. The federal courts were not created by the Constitution. Congress deemed them necessary and established them using power granted by the Constitution. Those are your 3 branches of government. A good way to remember is to think of the branches of government as a triangle. At the top is the executive branch, and at the bottom are the 2 Congress. Our Congress, the judicial branch, and the legislative branch. Each part of government is connected to each other. Each has its own responsibilities and powers. A system of checks and balances prevents one branch from getting too much power. So think. When you think of the legislative branch, always think of the Senate and the House of Representatives, which is Congress. And when you think executive, think high up in charge, also known as the President. And when you think judicial, think judge. So those are always going to be your Supreme Courts and federal courts. Now, I hope this helped you in learning about all 3 branches of government.